themselves in decision making of the country, of the community. In decision making, to take part, active part in decision making. Do you understand? Okay, man, they are the old people. Okay, I have to also go and learn. I have to be there. Whilst they are taking decision, I would understand certain things. When they are not there, I'll be able to facilitate. I'll be able to operate. Do you understand? You can't teach somebody what you don't know. Until you have learned or until you know, you can't teach somebody. Do you understand? So you have to get all this experience.
Okay.
Take part in decision making.
You are welcome to Kimbo Royal Tree, the best hotel in Winneba, close to Winneba Johnson and direct opposite the Well Filling Station. Among some of the facilities Kimbo Royal Tree offers its clients and customers include: number one, we have a serene swimming pool where you can relax your body at any time, swim at any time, any day at affordable prices. In fact, you can come here 24/7. We operate all time. We there for you. Kimbo Royal Treat is having an event center where we host every type of event. Any event you want, whether birthday party, weddings, any event at all, we can give you the best facility to host your event that you want to host. Kimbo Royal Treat is having a gym center where you can gym your body at any time, morning, evening, afternoon, any time at all you feel. And we also have a kitchen where we offer both local and foreign dishes. Any type of food you want, just come to Kimbo Royal Treat and we will give it to you at very affordable prices. We also have a clinic attached to the hotel where, in case of any emergency or any other time, you can go there for the services at very, very subsidized prices. We've reduced the prices drastically just to favor our customers. Call the contact, the numbers on this list.
You understand?
So is it one of the needs for the youth to be able to?
It's one of the needs that we need.
So taking part is one of the needs.
Taking part,
Getting support from.
Yes, and the people there, the experienced people there, must also be ready to teach them.
Okay.
Do you understand?
They should be ready to teach the youth.
Teach the youth.
Sometimes they fear that if they teach the youth, they will come and take over from them. So
yes, automatically you will go. But up to a point you will go. The civil servant, they are there
but
to support any government who comes on power, but yet they still leave.
But these people are enjoying their little powers to the extent that they don't even want anyone who is ambitious to come close to them.
That is why this country, we are suffering.
So apart from these relevant ones we mentioned,
and we should also get access to certain resources.
And what are those resources?
Do you understand? The things, you see, if resources of the state is for the state,
okay,
and the state is not talking about only the government. The state is the state, and the state is the citizen. The state is the citizen and the youth who are able to manipulate and utilize the resources must also get access to the resources to use the resources. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Okay.
So here lies the case. There should be an introduction of these technical institutions, the vocational skills, and these jobs. They should be available to them. Do you understand? You see, somebody may complete school and the person will not get job to do. And you can see this person is having this has learned. He knows, he has these practicals on hand.
Yes.
Do you understand?
How to do it is in the person's mind.
It's here. So the person will die with that potential.
How?
The youth will die with that potential because there is inadequate resources. Number one. And again, if the resources is there, they are not getting access to the resources because the resources are still in the hands of the people that we think they can control. Do you understand? The people that we think they can control, and these are the people who are already having something. Do you understand? That is why we are suffering.
Wow. So we should make resources available
to everybody.
Wow.
We should make resources available to everybody. Let the person get into the field. This is what I have learned. This is how I want to apply.
But do you think those resources are available? They are like, are they in the system? Those things you are talking about. For instance, maybe I've gone to school to learn home economics, how to produce fashion design per se. I know how to do it very well, but I don't have money to buy a tailor or to establish my own shop. Do you think the state will have those resources if genuinely they want to give it out? Is it available? Is it there?
It's available.
How?
Ghana, let me chip in this. Ghana, the Lord God has blessed us with these rich resources that when we base on that resources, when we are able to exploit that resources very well, manage it well, everybody in this town will not suffer again. I'm telling you. Okay, we are going to IMF.
Yes.
We've gotten the money, right? Now,
Yeah.
we are looking at one side. But here lies the case. We have to divide our intention, our plans into the various sections. Do you understand? So let's come to the vocational skills aspect. We have a lot of youth here who have learned vocational skills, yet they are in the house. What are we doing to help them? Are we supposed to provide them machines? Are we supposed to provide them the materials that they need? Yes, we have to do that for them to get access to those materials, for them to utilize it. That's the thing. That's the case. That's it.
Why? So you believe that most of these resources are available. They are there. They can give it out genuinely if we are willing.
In finance, in materials, in human, everything we can give it expert in Ghana here. In Ghana here.
Well, as time goes on, we'll find out why. Because beyond the classroom show, we don't learn partially. Okay. Anything we touch on, we always want to know the end of it. So as time goes on, I don't know, maybe you will not be in a good position to answer those questions because you are not into the real fields. It's a suspicious kind of thing you are telling us. You believe they are there, so we'll find out as time goes on. So you let's go back to the educationist too. Now you've made us know what the youth will need to be able to contribute their quota towards the development of this nation. Let's go back to the educationists. What do they also need to be able to contribute towards national building, nation building?
Number one, they have to get support, the resources.
Again. Why are you emphasizing on resources?
An educationalist.
Yes.
An educationalist. You see, if I don't have the resources, maybe I'm a teacher, I want to teach, but I don't have the teaching material. How do I teach? Number one, how do I teach?
Problem.
There should be a support from the institution. There should be a support from the government. There should be a support from the environment. There should be a support from the citizen. Do you understand? So for me to contribute to the state building, I have to teach. Do you understand? I have to encode something into the citizen. Do you understand? But for me to encode something into the citizen, I have to get these resources. Do you understand? I have to get these resources. And again, I have the wisdom. I have to also take part in decision making.
Now, wow.
You see, people are professionals. They understand because of their professionalities and all those stuff. They don't involve themselves into certain social activities. I'm a professor. Yes, you are a professor. I understand you are a professor.
Yes.
Sir, you are a professor. You have learned. You know the best. And I don't know. Why don't you associate yourself with me? I may feel intimidated to come to you because you're a professor, but you have to draw me close to you so that I can learn certain things from you. Am I permitted to take you as my role model? Am I permitted to take you as my mentor?
But sometimes it seems we are always lacking something, but we don't seek. Knock the door and the door shall be open for you. Sometimes these professors, we see them walk around, we don't even get near to them. You know, there are some, most of them are very friendly. You can get to them and talk with them, or even, I mean,
until you open this door, I understand where you are coming from, but until you open this door, you don't know what is in that door. We have to push. Do you understand?
Yes.
But here lies the case. You could see this padlock before the door. Before the door. I'm talking about that one, not inside the door, but before the door. I'm talking about some of them are some people that we find it difficult to get closer to them.
Okay.
You on this campus here, UW campus here, you know certain things, you understand certain things. Some of the lecturers, when you enter into their office, you see the way and manner they welcome you. And some of them too, they are very friendly. They are ready to teach you certain things. They are ready and their doors are open for each and every one. That is the case. Do you understand? But here lies the case, the professors, those got the expertise and all those stuff. They don't open their doors for us to come. Do you understand? So that thing could be the number one thing which can help us or which can make them contribute to the nation building. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So now we've understood what the educationists also need to be able to contribute their quota towards nation building. That's great there. Let's proceed on to look at the youth. You've already defined the youth for us. We now know whom a youth is. So we know whom a youth is. The youth and then politics. But before we can go in with these two, what is politics? We know youth and we don't know politics. We want to see the relationship between the youth and and politics. How are they working together? How can these two work together? So we want to first know what politics is, then we can see if the two can work together.
Okay. Politics, me, per my definition, or per my understanding.
Yes.
I say politics is the citizen. And again, politics is something or is an interesting. Politics again is a decision making.
Decision making.
Decision making.
As in,
let's say me soliciting your mind or your view, understanding your view, adding my view, contributing together. Do you understand? That is politics. That is my understanding about politics. I don't give a defined distance for politics.
Okay, there is no fixed definition.
That's it.
Yeah, it's because it's a social kind of
kind of thing.
Yeah,
that is always with us. Do you understand? That is politics.
Yes. Okay. So, you've already told us whom a youth is, right? And you've also just defined politics. So, how can or what is the common relationship between these two entities? These two terms. What is the relationship between politics, the national politics, and that of the youth?
I'll say decision making.
Decision making.
That's the best relationship.
Okay.
Between them. I think that's the best relationship.
Is that to mean? Can you explain that further?
Good. Politics is about the people. Without the people, there will not be politics.
Yes.
But with the people, yes, without the people, there will not be politics. Politics can be there, but without the people, there will not be politics. So until me as a youth, if I didn't take part in decision making of the state, how do politics work? Do you understand? How do politics work? If I didn't take part in decision, fine. If I being a citizen, and politics is there, the thing has been codified, and it is there, it is down there. How do I disintegrate the thing and design on that thing? So me taking decision to build my nation, I have to involve myself in politics. When you talk about politics, it's not me being this abattoir and all those stuff. It's not that. Me taking decision concerning the state.
Is it only concerning the state, or what kind of decision?
The state. You see, when you talk about the state comes the citizens in the state, the government and all those stuff in the state, the sovereignty and all those stuff. The country as well.
Yes.
So if I want to build my nation, the country must develop. If I build the nation, I have built the state. If I build whatever institution in the nation, I'm still building the state. So that's why I'm talking about the state. Take decision about the state.
Yes. So that's your view of politics. Okay, so what is really what per your observation, what do you think should be the relationship between the youth and this politics?
There should be promotion. One, there should be promotion.
Okay.
Two, there should be renovation.
Okay.
Three, there should be a development of skills. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. We have. Let's go into the government side.
Yes.
We have politicians who don't have skills. Is there
politicians without skills? Must they have skills before they become politicians?
Yes, they should have skills.
And
you see, we have these peace there, and they are not and they are not contributing even to their constituencies. Yet they will go there and make a lot of promises. When you ask them, they will tell you that I am there not to just provide, but I am there to make decisions. I am there to make laws. You should be skillful. You should learn. Do you understand? You should be innovative. Develop these skills. Do you understand? That's the relationship. You see, I'm a politician. This is the way. This is the truth. The citizen made me a politician. The citizen made me a lawmaker. What am I doing to them?
Okay, so with some politicians malfunctioning, what should be the role of the youth in making sure that these people work? Because that's not the end of the story. My MP is not working. That's not the end of the story. So what is the way forward on the part of the youth?
Thank God we have first term for every government who comes on board. And my decision making towards that person is through voting. So you see the person, look at him. The time will come. What do you have to do? Now you have talked on social media. Still, it is going on. What do you have to do? The time will come. That is where you have to change your mind. Do you understand? You have to involve yourself too in the decision making. Maybe you not get into the authority, you not get into the apex point. Do you understand?
Yes.
Or to the central government. At your local level, you can also make a decision there.
Decision as in voting against the person or
Number one thing.
against the person.
Number one thing, you have to vote against the person. And if you know you are competent, you see, we are all competent. But if you know you are competent, you have learned, you can do it, you contest the person. It is there. That is where we must allow the youth to take part in decision making.
And don't you think sometimes these youth are induced by certain miserable incentives from politicians? Don't you believe or agree with that assessment if someone may say that?
It is there.
So what going forward, what should we do to get rid of this corrupt kind of attitude?
You see, I made mention earlier. Before you can develop the state, develop yourself first.
The mind.
Do you understand? Don't look at the thing that you want to achieve. Look at yourself and what you are carrying. So imagine you are coming to me. You want me to do something for you. Oh, I want you to do something for me, and that thing will last for long. And because of that thing, now you want to do it, or you have promised me to do it, but you want to give me something and tell me that yes, I will do it. I need not to hold on that thing. I have to hold on the thing that I want to achieve, and I count you on that. Do you understand?
Yes.
So now, when you come to me, I have to develop this thing. That no, I have to change myself first. I have to change my mind first. I have to educate my in first. Do you understand? So here lies the case. We have to educate ourselves and change our mind first.
So the youth have to change our mind, educate ourselves, and change our mind first. But do you agree with the assertion that the youth are into this politics? That's when we talk about politics. Your definition of politics is clear. That is the universal. But when you come to the Ghanaian political parties, we have the two major dominating, NDC and PDP. The Ghanaian youth, do you suspect that they are into these political parties with ill interests? And
They are in there because of that.
And
They saw
these are the same people we are saying they should change their mind, they should take up mantle and all of that. How are we going to get this way?
They saw it on that point, and they are seeing it on that point. Because the leaders are doing it. The leaders are doing it. You understand? And until we change our mind, we will follow them. And here lies the case, because the youth are now hungry. They are now hungry. So they want to just involve themselves in a place that they will get something to eat.
How many days?
Is it?
How many days is whatever you are gonna get there gonna last?
That is where we have to change our mind. Because what I am going to get it there now will not help me.
It will not help you in the near future.
That is it.
Okay, so with this situation, do you think it involves much of the educated people, that is the educationists, or the educationists who are youth, or it involves sometimes most of illiterate or uneducated people?
All of them.
All of them. So now the problem is we have people who are educated and they are into this ill business. What is going on? Is there hope for the future? So we'll be hoping that something will change, because it is through education that we believe things are going to get better. Here is the case: people are into education and things are still happening, even the worst forms of it. What do we do? What is the way forward?
Okay, thank you.
Is there any hope?
There may be a hope if we still change
But you're
our
not
mind.
sure.
There may be a hope if we still change our mind.
I don't want you to say if we change our minds. Tell us what to do. Changing our mind is just an individual, how do you call it? An individual decision. But tell us something general that at least can apply to all.
Why don't we account on them? As we educationalists, we know what is good. We know what is ill. Why don't we account on them? Why don't we see that thing from afar before we got into that session? Do you understand? So we have to see that thing from afar
before it gets near.
Yeah, that's it. Before we get closer to that.
Okay.
Here lies the case. We are afraid of our leaders.
Why are we afraid of? Are they carrying guns?
They are not carrying guns.
Okay.
They are not carrying anything.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter is, if I account on my leader, if I descend on my leader, I may become bankrupt or I may be hungry. because it may be that leader who is supporting my something, my this thing, my that. People have linked. You see, in Ghanaian politics, it has become this tribal this thing in Ghana. Take a look at that. Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
People are saying don't go Buzia and don't go whatever. It's the MPP bloodline and all those stuff.
Yes.
So Baumia should go because Nanado have been there. Nanado is an account. Kufuor have been there. Kufuor is an account. Look at all these things. So imagine if Baumia comes and maybe you are from Baumia's hometown or background. What do you think is going to happen? And Baumia will come and Baumia will employ his people. It has become this family background. Now, Baumia may come on the ticket of me. Baumia may come on the ticket of somebody and Baumia will employ that person. Do you think there is going to be a change? Here lies the case when Baumia is exploiting. When Baumia is exploiting, how do I say it? How do I just criticize? That is the case. That is where we are suffering from. You have to see that from afar and begin to start amending things. That's the case.
Okay, so you have seen that from afar. Tell us something about. You made mention that we can vote against incompetent or malfunctioning MPs.
Oh yes.
Let's use MPs as a case study.
As a case study.
We can vote against presidents and other people, but let's just maintain the MP and work on that. So if your MP is underperforming and you want to deal with him, is it only voting against him or there are other alternatives?
Okay. You see, the alternative here is that I did something. And this one, I will say it. I did it.
Say it.
In my hometown.
Confessing time.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I organized the youth to stand against my MP.
Okay.
It's not violence.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ofuanse.
Like, mention your district, or is it district, municipal, or?
Yes. But let's hold it on.
We should hold on to that.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see, the MP came.
Okay.
When the MP
against him on what grounds?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
The MP came. We are supposed to have this school in our hometown.
Okay.
And the MP came. When he was coming, he made these promises and I do this school. Now he has come 4 years. It's over. And another 4 years is going over.
He's coming to campaign again.
He came. He came to make that same promise. Then he went. Then he got to a point, he wanted to come and visit us. Then I organized the meeting and I told them, when the MP come, let us go. We will go. Now, somebody will come and talk. And another person will come and talk. As soon as the MP takes the microphone, let us all stand up. Go.
Then walk away.
Walk away. One, it's a sign of disrespect, no. But it will make the MP become aware of himself that this is what we need. Now, when we are done with that, I will call one of them and tell them that is what we need, the youth need. Until you have done it, we will not tolerate you again. We are not going to welcome you again. And now they have been doing the work. They have started everything.
Is it a recent issue you are discussing here, or is something long ago?
Okay. 2023 now.
Yeah.
2023 now.
Yes.
So that is 2021.
Just 2 years.
2 years. That's what we did.
So is the project you were boycotting for, is it given or is it in the pipeline?
It's in process.
It's in the pipeline. Yeah. That's how we say it in politics. We don't say it's in process.
It's in the pipeline.
When you say it's in process, it will look like it will delay. They will tell you it's in the pipeline.
Okay, that's great.
You wait. That's will come.
That's great.
So it's in the pipeline, right? Okay. So I don't know. This national politics thing is something. It's something amazing. So now, apart from boycotting, voting against, that boycotting thing we talked of is just a particular community.
Yes.
Who is able to do it. So what else can we do apart from these two?
So if I think,
yeah,
if I'll design on it. Okay, let me take it this way. For somebody to account
Yeah.
on the work that he has done, we have to make sure that the person will account on that. Sometimes we leave everything in the hands of them.
Okay.
And they will come and do this Yamanyama account for us, which is not good. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. We have become a watchdog over our leaders, but we are not effective on them. And here lies the case. They have bought us. They have bought us. You know.
Yes, they did.
They have bought us.
They do through this miserable manipulations and things, giving you gifts in the name of gifts.
So here lies the case. An MP will come. Maybe 4 years time, he's coming to do campaign, and he will buy this and toma and give it to the old people.
That is too big, bro.
Good.
They give maggi. My hometown, they share this maggi, the miserable things in Chile. Salt. Something you can get from salt pond. Yawa ye 2 cities.
So you can just that is boycott.
Rice and sugar. Someone will get like one teaspoon of sugar, and you'll be happy because it's a mass kind of. You can buy one bag, just 1 or 2 bags for a full community, and that's the price they are going to buy.
And here lies the case: if a citizen stand on social media to criticize the government, they see that person as an evil person, a threat person. They will send the person to court. They will send the person to court. And listen to me, the judge there, a president in the buy.
So are you telling us there's no confidence?
We don't have confidence in the leaders. We don't have confidence in ourselves too. We don't have confidence in the people that we have appointed them to. Imagine you have appointed me to be a chief justice. How do I count on you? You will call me.
It's a big problem.
It's a big problem. I understand the constitution is there. The constitution guides us, but it's theory.
Someone is operating it.
The constitution is theory.
The car can be good, but someone is driving the car. So the driver can be careless and anything will happen. Okay, so you made mention of you guys mobilizing to boycott against your MP based on some grounds of underdevelopment in your community or something. Is it are you trying to tell us that the youth have more to do during campaign than just sparking motorbikes and making noise and carrying politicians around? Is it more? They have a lot to do than that.
That thing is you see, excuse me to use this word. It's no safety.
It's
no safety.
Ha. Abrofa kase.
The thing is, oh yes.
Okay.
If an MP will buy fuel for you to lead him to a certain place,
sometimes they don't buy fuel. It's just, oh, let's go, boys, yo.
And here lies the case. For the whole 4 years, you will not see your MP again.
Coke and malt.
After the coke and malt, after the expectation that they will buy for you, you will not see him again.
I think that's the best role of the youth in Ghana. Very common. You and I can testify.
That is their foolish role that they are doing. If you follow an MP at the end of the day, he will take S gracia and all those stuff, coming to your place, free fuel, free everything, and you are using your own tools, right? If
that MP is their role model? The youth, if that MP is their role model, don't you think it makes sense to follow?
If you are a youth and you have a role model, an MP who is your role model, who is not competent, you are not a good youth. You are not a good learner.
So apart from for competency, we cannot determine it or we can detect it during campaign. You understand? So let's leave competency aside and deal with the issue at hand. Okay. So let's deal with it this way. Apart from